Hello everyone, and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Clans. A few days ago, the brand new Flashstorm DLC for Clan Ghostbear launched, and I'm very excited to jump into it. I've been avoiding all trailers for this like the plague, trying to go into it completely blind. Ever since they first announced it, I've known that I was picking it up because I had such a tremendous time playing through the campaign, or the original game, last October. And we're just going to play on normal. That's what I did the first time through. I'm very tempted to return to the base game on expert and see how the new DLC has been factored into it, because a lot of the new content is available in the Smoke Jaguar campaign. I am in the process of going through Trueborn with a group of 5 of us. I'll include a link to that in the description if you want to see, because a couple of friends I'm playing with are streaming it. The only thing I do know is that there are 8 new mechs in the DLC, which we can see one of on the revamped main menu here, as well as our cast of characters. Don't know who any of these people are yet, but I'm sure we'll get to know them soon. My one prediction is that because there are 8 mechs, and in the vanilla game, each planet you go to has 8 missions on them, I think it's reasonable to expect that the DLC will be focused on a single planet. I may be surprised, there might be more than that, but I think 8 missions is a reasonable length to expect from a DLC. So, the Ghostbear DLC. Leo Showers is dead. The clans have returned to their homeworlds to elect a new Ilkhan. A reprieve in hostilities that comes as welcome news for Clan Ghostbear. After facing unexpected resistance, poor logistical decisions, and the death of his Sarkhan, Ghostbear Khan Karl Bourgeon is dismissed over his poor leadership. Newly elected Khans Bjorn Jorgensen and Alitha Kabrinsky now look to right the ship and prepare the clan for a resumed invasion of the Inner Sphere. An invasion not just for the conquest of Terra, but to secure the Ghostbear's long-term legacy within the Inner Sphere. We are back on Stranamishti. This is slightly before the base game ends. Is that Kerensky? Yes it is, I can see the wolf insignia.
Fellow Khans,
Sarkhan
it
Weaver
has been
there.
a week since this body appointed me to serve as your new Ilkhan.
Slightly before the base game ends.
In that time, I have reviewed Leo Shower's successes and failures before his untimely death, and have formulated a plan on how we may better ourselves for the fight ahead.
His untimely death happened in Kerensky's flagship.
Considering the setbacks encountered on Twycross and Walcott, I have decided it is time to activate Revival's reserve clans to provide relief and reinforcements. Clan Steel Viper will be assigned to the Jade Falcon corridor.
Oh, what's happening?
Clan Nova Cat to the Smoke Jaguar corridor.
Pause.
He is more clever than we thought.
I love how we're getting more politics
The
in.
other Crusader Khans were fools to think that appointing Kerensky to the Ilkhanship would muzzle the wolves.
Setting rival clans against one another was a clever play.
At least our clan was spared a similar fate.
Only because of our dismal performance in the early waves of the invasion.
He's not shying away from it.
I should have pushed to deal with Khan Burgeon faster. If we had ended his incompetent rule sooner, we might have won the Razzlehag bid or avoided what happened on Last Frontier.
We are now the Khans of the Ghost Bears, Alitha. Our warriors look to us to turn the page and focus on righting this ship. No use dwelling on the past.
Spoken like someone who already has a plan. What are you thinking, Khan Jorgensen?
Khan Burgeon grossly underestimated our logistical needs to invade the Inner Sphere. And now the Ghost Bear trails behind all the other invading clans. I do not plan on making that same mistake.
He mentioned Razelhaig there. That's another capital of an Innisphere nation.
Invasion.
And Wolf won the bidding for it to take it over Ghostbear.
Some in the merchant caste have used Leo Shower's previous policies as cover to price gouge clans participating in the invasion. Additionally, after careful thought, I will rescind Leo Shower's moratorium on intra-clan bachals and trials.
Pause. This. Kerensky may have done this to guarantee that the wolves will move ahead in the race towards Terra, but this may also be our chance at making up for lost time.
How?
We've done what we can to replenish our tomb and through our homeworld reserves. But the Ilkhan reinstating our ability to challenge other clans. This is an opportunity, not just to gain additional material, but also new Omni-Mech designs developed by the other clans.
We only have a month before our invasion resumes. What can we do in that time?
Clan Kabrinsky, what would you say to your Silverroot Keshik going on the hunt?
So we saw this from the opposite perspective when Novacat attacked Smoke Jaguar. But we saw exactly what Kerensky was planning when he made that decision, when the Novacats went straight for the Smoke Jaguar the second they arrived in the Inner Sphere. Back on Huntress, okay, we're going straight for Smoke Jaguar then, I think.
Time to waste.
The gang's all here.
Jade Falcons and the Smoke Jaguars have newly developed Omni-Mech designs, and we intend to take them. The second Falcon Jaegers will be the first to feel our wrath.
Jaegers have only fought militia and civilian police. Time to give them a real fight.
Always good to knock those self-righteous Falcons down a peg.
The Falcon
They likely
Jaegers.
try to pick
Jade
us
Falcon?
apart, bit by bit.
Which is why we will not let them. Clan Kabrinsky wants us to run the Silverroot straight down their throats before they know what hit them. Now, get to your mechs. Prepare for combat.
For the Silverroot!
For the Silverroot!
For the Silverroot!
Dismissed.
I'm gonna wager that fresh-faced guy is brand new to the star.
And you.
Oh, he definitely is.
Most warriors serve entire careers dreaming of the chance to one day join us, the Sakan's honor guard. Clan Kabrinsky may have personally ransomed you straight out of Sipco training, but here, your inexperience makes you a liability. To yourself and to my star.
I only wish to serve the Sakan with honor.
Then be prepared to keep up. I have zero tolerance for dead weight.
Star Captain.
I did not know that Clan Jade Falcon had a reservation on Huntress.
Star Captain.
It was news to me.
Approach vector to drop zone and the Eyrie is clear. Prepare to deploy.
Bravo, Star. It is time to dial in. I do not need to remind you of your duty. We are Clan Kabrinsky's honor guard. I have been entrusted with this unit in Star Colonel Besla's stead. Our performance must reflect our standing during this trial.
Let's get in there.
We have a glorious opportunity before us to seize considerable assets in the name of our clan.
So Lilith is who we're playing as, I reckon.
And the great Ghost Bear forsake us if we fail.
And a new scheme on that Nova,
The
too.
Falcons have scored hollow victories against paper warriors during this invasion. That ends now.
May the birds offer us a
Ooh,
chance to sway
Dasha.
our fortunes and help us atone for the losses we suffered on Last Frontier.
First of the new mechs.
Are you ready, Cub? Clan warriors await you down there. There will be no Sibco cadets to be found across the battlefield.
I have paid my dues training.
What is that?
Cuts, no glory.
No galaxy.
Just focus on not getting killed first, then worry about the glory.
In range of the target drop zone, now is the time. Opening mech bay doors.
2 new mechs then in
Ghost
this.
bears, detach on my mark. 3, 2.
Oh, we've jumped the gun. We're on the ground already.
Commands, prepare to
All right.
execute the first phase of the trial.
Let's get in there.
Hit all Falcon units on your attack routes before they activate the bulk of their forces at the main base.
Got Kabrinsky with us. She must be
Once
in
you
that other
do,
broadsword.
find cover, and we will regroup for phase 2. F.
Copy that.
Who are you,
Star
Rook?
Captain, I am assigning Point Commander Zarna and her elementals to your star.
Ah,
At
okay.
your disposal.
You must be...
Use your command interface to
Oh,
issue
we've
them
got
a direct
elementals
order.
with us.
They will gladly crush a Falcon, or any other opponent that is foolish to stand in your way.
Gratefully
Fantastic.
accepted, Star Commander Rook.
We've got them in the HUD as well.
Elementals are trained to close range and will go straight for your cockpit. They will latch on and rip you apart.
Okay,
So
I
be alert.
can't wait to see that in action.
We will keep following the river until we spot any Jaegers.
Just paused here for a second.
Tara, monitor sensors for any snipers at high ground. Got it. Rick, call out any flankers.
Roger that. What is my role?
To not get in our way.
Such faith in his abilities. It's interesting, we're not playing as kits straight out of Sibco training anymore. We are veterans in the Silverroot Keshik. We've got a Firemoth here. I actually called it a Dasher. How shameful of me. And one thing I want to do is, well, hang on. What was that other thing we saw? He's standing around here somewhere. What are you? Huntsman. I'm not even familiar with that mech. Let us jump around. I want to make use of our new mech. So we've got 5 medium pulse lasers, not a small, not pulse lasers, ER lasers. That's not a small amount of firepower. And it's only a 20 tonner. This is going to be hella quick. So I've got to be careful I don't outpace the rest of the team. Before going any further as well, I want to talk about the graphics. One thing, I did some tests when the DLC dropped, just to check how performance issues had changed. I'm getting about 10 FPS higher than I was at launch. So I think I recorded the original campaigns all in medium settings. Now I've bumped everything up to high, or the equivalent. And I'm still averaging over 60 frames a second. In combat, that'll probably drop to around about 60. But that's certainly better than the 45 or so that I was getting at launch. That may not have been a patch part of the DLC. That may have been one of the earlier patches. I don't think I've actually ever changed it. Also worth mentioning, those figures, I am running OBS in the background, which has a performance hit. My setup is a RDX 3070, and I've got last year's i7 14 something or other, whatever the top i7 was last year, which is essentially the i9 from 2 years ago. How quick can this thing go? Oh my god, look at the speed! I'm in the water, this thing's so small. Don't want to trip on those rocks. Who are we playing as right now? I'm gonna need to find that out. Oh, one thing we can investigate. So we are. It doesn't say, so we will work it out. Oh, Terra, I think her name was. So that's who we'll play as right now, and then we'll swap out into the Huntsman at some point. Jonathan is our new recruit into the Keshik. I can't recall which is Rick and which is Samuel at one point. In this menu as well, there's been a significant change. Time is paused, although you can unpause it if you're so inclined. I noticed that waterfall is still going, whether it's paused or not. That'll hopefully allow us to make better tactical use of that, but we'll see how that pans out. For now, let's advance. Yeah, actually, I need to make use of the formation speed in this thing, otherwise I really will be outpacing everybody and leaving myself rather vulnerable. I'm feeling so small in this thing. We've got enemies ahead.
Movement up ahead.
Mislinks.
Falcon scouts, open fire.
I need to use my speed. Ooh, enemy elementals here. Wow, okay, they need to be on chain fire.
There are elementals on the battlefield too.
Yeah, I see them.
I have already had a couple
Okay, let's... Yeah, okay, these need to be on chain fire, otherwise it's too big a waste. Hello. Take your legs off.
Enemy mech down.
Come on, burn those legs off. One more.
Target.
We've got someone on my head here. Come on, get that chest. He's gone. Okay, Lilith took a little bit of firepower. Let us very quickly put those on chain fire, because otherwise it's very tricky to guarantee a hit with all 5. Much more flexibility if I have them on chain fire.
Target.
The lasers have quite a long burn time as well. Let's get his other leg off and he should drop.
Send another to the
There
scrap.
we go. This thing is definitely gonna be a mech that benefits from a skilled pilot, a more skilled pilot than I am. Being able to use the the maneuverability of it increases your evasion to such a degree. Definitely have better survivability if you're at top speed all the time.
All commands, this is Bravo. The birds are hitting us with sneak attacks. I think they are jamming our sensors.
We are experiencing the same interference, Bravo. It appears Pride set jammers on the ground. They were not in place during our initial scout of the trial grounds. Shift to secondary objective and disable those jammers, or our entire strategy will be cratered.
Copy, will do.
The eye in the sky will send you an updated map on the jammer's location.
Secon. Just got it. Headed there now.
Right, we're heading this way then. Let's check out our huntsman. ERPPC and an LB-10X. That's not a small amount of firepower either.
Keep it that way.
They are poor imitations of true elemental warriors. They will not last much longer.
Still, I prefer when they are exclusively on our side.
Glad to hear you appreciate the skills we bring to the table, Star Captain.
I didn't check if the dash ahead. Fire them off, sorry.
These are not the Jade Falcons of old. They will drop Zellbriggen if it means victory. Especially to not give up the night gear mechs to us. Any sign of them on the battlefield?
I have not ID'd any yet. Hopefully they do not keep us waiting much longer. I want to see them in action.
They must be waiting for the perfect moment to deploy them against us.
Okay. I'm not sure what tonnage we've got in this thing. I don't want to be charging in there and then only to discover at that point. I wonder if the tactical map will tell me. No, it does not. Someone more familiar with the mechs will know, of course. Hello, where did you come from? Oh, whoa, no, but bad thing to run into. This one's got an LNM-20, but with Clan Tech, he can fire that at point blank range if he's so inclined.
We are in range of the first jammer.
Get in there, team.
Looks well guarded.
Not for long.
Come on, take his arm off. One weapon down.
That pilot just ejected.
So, looking for a night chair. I'm so unfamiliar with the clan mechs that aren't in the 3070 pack that I'm not really sure what kind of tonnage that is either. Is that our target?
Empty.
Shadowcat there, no thank you. Let's back up a bit here. Whoa, Dash, look at the speed of this thing. I've lost an arm already. Oh yeah, I've got lasers as well. Jonathan's gonna drop real quick here. Let's get back in our friendly Mad Dog. Gone past it there.
Ah! Maneuvering for a shot.
Already run out of missiles, or did you lose those components?
Target destroyed. New target.
We've got new sound effects on those lasers. Maybe I just never used large pulse
Draconis
lasers in the
history.
base game.
New target. Target.
That is one
destroyed.
down.
They will keep playing hide and seek until we knock out the others.
Bravo, you heard the store captain. Let us
Scanner
push on.
engaged.
How was your first taste of combat, kid? Your legs ready to buckle?
Scanned salvage.
He's lost his
I studied
torso
the
almost.
codices of the Falcon warriors we are facing. They do not scare me.
Disengaged.
They should.
You have not been in a real fight yet.
Or survived a clawing ritual.
So Rick is the one that's got
I
the
have survived
enhanced
clawing
imaging.
rituals.
Speaking of, I was going to mention this.
Simulator. If you make it through this, take a good look at my scars. They show the price you pay to survive the real thing.
Bravo, our sensors are still quiet. You need to disable those jammers.
We are moving as fast as we can, Sakan.
Yeah, I actually want to pause a bit. The clawing ritual there is where it's part of a ghost bear tradition. They go against their namesake animal, the ghost bear. And I can't remember the exact details, but essentially they fight it on foot. And not many survive. It's not part of Sibgo training, it's the elites are put forwards to be the one to give it a try. So it's almost like a blood name tier of respect that you earn to go and survive this thing. It is optional, but of course any true warrior wants that title.
Makes our jobs easier.
I should actually stay in the water. If someone might pop up here, this kind of terrain hides elementals. Speaking of, ours have fallen way behind. How did that happen?
Solid copy. Moving on you, Star Captain.
Hello. Did I miss these entirely? What happened then?
Marked for pickup. New target.
Ah! Component breached! Component breached!
Forgetting we're in light mechs. Most of our stars, anyway.
Blasted that mech to pieces.
Another friend coming to investigate. How did I run out of missiles? Did Lilith just fire them all in the first encounter?
Destroyed.
I just wanted to... Hello, we've got a flanker. At her.
Threat neutralized.
Another friend here. Get your flamer away from me. Get his chest, guys.
Weapon systems are hot. Moving
The
to
elementals have joined us. One of them has, anyway.
Falcons are off our backs.
Star Captain?
1 second. Our elementals, are they moving through the
Repair bays.
mountains?
Scan mode.
Good, we
engaged.
definitely need some.
Scan mode disengaged.
Second jammer is down.
Destroyed.
We need all three. We need to keep moving.
Okay. Let me quickly check the condition of my mechs here. Well, Jonathan definitely needs it. Let's send you in first here. Use repair bay. I'm so out of used to ordering commands. I've been playing Truebone with a group of 5 of us, so we all kind of take care of ourselves to an extent. Let me take another. Tara, you can take one there.
That is a solid copy, Star Captain.
That was probably unnecessary, actually, because Tara's only got that low percentage because she lost an arm and she ain't gaining it back. Nice of you to join us, Elementals. I've no idea how you ended up down here. Oh, they're in a fight down there.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Red down, red down.
Oh, did the Elemental just grab him? We've lost 2. I wonder if the Elementals can get repaired.
Star Captain.
Need to make use of this river to stay cool.
See? I can keep up just fine.
fighting with? Lilith Hall, Samuel Zung, Terra Silva, Rick Becker. I studied your codices front and back.
4 blood-named individuals.
You can read, Cub. Remains to be seen if you can truly fight.
And Jonathan is a bit out of his depth.
Chance to prove it. More Falcons incoming.
Where from? From the right, maybe?
They have pent-up anger.
Years of being bullied by the Jaguars. Taking it out on us.
I need to change my weapon groups on this. I will not have you advance on me, thank you.
Scratched another target.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Someone's on my left flank. Maybe not, actually. Oh yeah, there is somebody back there. Let's get in the river. Get your chest.
Direct hit. That pilot just ejected.
Whoa. Oh, hello. Jesus. That made me jump.
All right, our path to the third jammer is clear. On me.
Did they get
Better the Jaegers keep the night gear out of this fight. Be a waste to destroy so many before this is over.
The Jade Falcon spared no expense in manufacturing them. They are in no hurry to send them to the scrap heap.
You were all Sibco cadets once. Before you earned blood names, you all resent that I scored high in training and the Sakan took notice.
You were rotated in because of a casualty. Nothing more. You recited our blood names. We cannot do the same for you.
definite hostility in the ranks?
Heads up, heads up!
Oh, I see what you're calling now. Oh, okay, I need to change these weapon groups. So different to what I normally have set up.
Solid hit, Star Captain. Mech destroyed! Mech destroyed!
More coming in. Hello, Arctic Cheetah. Stay back. Come on, Elementals, get him. Oh, we've regained 2 of them.
Shredded that mech.
Right, let's quickly do this now. Never use melee anyway. It's unclan-like.
Bravo is advancing.
There we go, that's more like it. What I've found helps if you lock on there first, Sven. What I found works best for weapon groups is not to assign them to weapons, so to speak, but have them assigned to hotkeys, and then when you get in a new mech, assign the weapons to which hotkeys make the most sense. So like missile fire or salvo for LRMs, I've got just a key on the keyboard as opposed to something on the mouse, and it just makes it so much more intuitive to use.
No, we will not dishonor Command Bravo and Sir Colonel Besla like that.
Normally I use left and right mouse for the arms, but when you've got 2 main weapon groups like this, I've lost a leg. Let's try not to. Come on, E. Where's my...
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
How did everyone else fall so far behind? Oh, a heavy coming in. Mad Dog. Let's send my team after them. I'm going to take the Shadowhawk here. Let's not punch anymore. Oh, I thought that was going to be enough there. I knew it was going to overheat me. Okay, thanks, Elemental.
Targets will not be standing
Everyone
for
up.
long. Moving to fall
I can't get up this hill. Come on, I need to help my team.
All targets down.
What a repair base.
Star Captain, have eyes on repair base.
Get some salvage done first. 1 second. Who needs it? Wow, okay. Rick, you do. You're actually not the worst. Come on, why is that not working? There we go. And you can go in as well.
Star Captain. Sensors are back online. Blinders are gone. All commands. Status. The jammers are disabled, Alpha.
All points continue to engage their elementals. We will keep them off your backs. These Falcon elemental warriors would be washouts sent to the labor caste if they were in Clan Ghostbear.
All commands. The eye in the sky says the force at the main base is not activated yet. Ramp up and hit their flanks. Time to execute the game plan.
I'm gonna take a risk on my own mech. Try and get everyone through this in one piece. I'm gonna hang back as best I can. The elementals, they seem to, I don't know,
The birds will not
follow.
into the open. They will be handing us the victory.
They have made a lot of blunders during the invasion. Let us hope they blunder again.
Oh, hello. No, I need to be at range.
Target confirmed.
Rifleman 2C.
Engage, Star Captain.
That's bad. I'm glad I got a lock on him first there.
Tear them up.
No, I can still see him, even if he's not got a target. Come on, I need to be firing missiles as well. Dropped. Kidfox next, guys. Oh, hello, we're getting charged.
Nailed that mech. Pilot just bailed out.
Damn, misjudged that slightly.
Good shooting, Star Captain.
Stormcrow. I knew I was going to overheat there, but since everyone else is firing, I didn't feel a threat.
So much waste. Their losses are mounting.
Just as long as we
cool.
keep ours to a minimum.
All units, the main force located at the Falcon base is activated.
Oh, we're
If
getting
you have any
flanked.
hostiles in range, slice through them and get to cover.
Oh, we're getting flanked big time.
We need to regroup before the next phase of the trial.
Tracking Falcons at high vantage.
Now this is the type of battle I expected. Shavag, there's so many of them. Clip their damn wings, Cub. Show us you're not dead weight.
Nova's down.
This is what real combat looks like. Direct hit! That pilot just ejected!
Good. One less. Oh, we're getting flanked.
Down. Target down.
ECM on us. Back in the river. Stay cool. Come on, Cheetah.
We've cleared the field of immediate threat, Sakan.
Not true. Elemental over there.
They cannot afford to keep their heavy hitters on the bench for long. Not if they want a shot at winning this fight.
F, I have a feeling we will be facing off against them soon.
Is this
We
a
have
path
held
up the
them off
mountain?
long enough.
Yes.
We want the Falcons to believe they are wearing us out. Try and find concealment so you cannot be tracked.
Copy.
F, there is good rock cover nearby.
Star Commander Rook, that means you too.
But we have not gotten our fill yet.
There are still plenty of Falcons to smash before this trial is over.
Sit there then, I'm going to.
But we need a breather before we end this thing.
If the Jaegers provided stiffer competition, perhaps it would not feel so easy.
Fighting their elementals felt anything but easy.
Okay, phase 1 of the trial was a success. You did well to improvise out there. Keep your cons channel open. Phase 2 will get underway shortly. And there we go. 1.4 million Kerenskys earned. Our Firemoth took critical damage quite early on when it lost its arm. So it seems like it's got 2 medium pulse in each arm and then 1 just in the shoulder as well. Bit of a strange configuration. I'm assuming these are all prime loadouts. The Nova certainly is, and so is the Mad Dog. I don't really know the Huntsman or Firemoth for comparison. We're only on our level 9. That's less than Jaden got to at the end. I know that doesn't really reflect. That's just a game mechanic. It doesn't reflect anything in the lore. Let's see how we did. Lilith, no big surprise. We were playing as her. She got the most XP. Samuel did well as well, considering we never touched him. Tara, less. I notice Jonathan's got this plus 44%. I've never seen that before. I wonder why. Is it because this is his first outing outside of Zipco and it's just for this mission? He's getting some extra bonus skills. He got almost as much as us in his Firemoth there, well, but a large part of that is just from that plus 44%. I haven't even looked at our salvage, well, our research. What are the... this is new as well. So we've got a little summary of the salvage that we got during the mission by scanning. I'm just going to claim everything here as it's set up. And our first look at our gang of friends. Is this Kabrinsky here? Who is this? Giant elemental there. Let's... So Eyes on the Prize was our first mission there. Next one, 235 tons. Ready yourselves. The next phase of the trial is about to begin. We must decimate their main force and hit their base until Marta Pride decides to settle this in a duel or submit to defeat. My goodness, we're going up against Marta Pride then. Very significant character in the setting. She's not long out of Zipco training either. I'm trying to think, do we know anything about her whereabouts at this point in time? Not really. She disappears, so she's not the main character, but a supporting character from the Legends of the Jade Phoenix trilogy of novels. Plays an important part in the first book and is certainly there in the third one. But there's a time skip. We don't really see the invasion in those books except for the final confrontation on Tukiid. But it's after those books, Marta Pride becomes much more significant to the path that Jade Falcons follow. I see we've got a little green star clan insignia on this guy here, so he definitely is an elemental. I need to see two standing side by side. This guy, I mean, elementals, they are up to 8 feet tall, which is a ridiculous size. Let's take our briefing here, but I'm going to investigate things afterwards.
Phase 1 of this trial was a success. Star Colonel Pride took the bait and has played right into our hands. She has activated the bulk of her force at their main base. Once the trial resumes, we will engage them. Our objective is simple. Hammer their forces until they accept Hyjira or run out of assets.
They could fall back beyond their fort and try to draw things out.
If they do, they will hit a wall. Star Commander Rook and his points will array behind it and stop their retreat cold.
We will not let one Falcon slip past us.
Meanwhile, Star Captain Lilith, we will work together to battle through the forces defending the base and then assault it. If we inflict enough damage to the base, the Jade Falcon's resolve will vanish.
Then, game over.
And we collect our prize.
Thank Kerensky, Jade Falcon leadership brought the Night Gear back with them from the homeworlds. We have yet to meet the Mech on the battlefield, but no doubt they will unleash it on us once Phase 2 begins. Once we secure them, these heavies will be useful hardware in the fights to come. The Jaegers are unworthy of these machines. We will know how to maintain them better. I cannot wait to add them to the fold for Clan Ghost Bear.
All right. I believe we've allowed the Falcons enough rest. Ready your units for Phase 2 of this trial.
So the Night Gear is a heavy mech then. I'm interested to see what kind of firepower it's got. Let's check out... Oh, we've got a Jenner 2C as well, and a Hunchback 2C. So we're getting the mechs much quicker than I anticipated. These are mere battle mechs, not even Omni-mechs, true ones, that we are seeing in the rest of our star. This is a different loadout as well. We never really experimented with the different Omnipod setups, so maybe I should do that. Technician efficiency negative 20% while this mech is in active star. Ah, okay. That's a new mechanic too. It's at pretty much 99%, but what I will do is I'll try out our new loadout on this. I straight away have reservations about this, seeing what looks like four different weapon types. Let's gaining mech experience with the Omnimech chassis allows you to unlock alternative loadouts and hardpoint Omnipod sets that can be quickly swapped between missions through this interface. All unlocked Omnipods can be used in the creation of custom loadouts in the Mech Lab, including the mixing and matching of different location Omnipods. Saved custom loadouts will appear on the screen for easy swapping between different locations. So we have a Mad Dog B variant here. And it's going to cost money to put it back to Prime. So what does it actually have? 3 medium pulse and 2 large lasers, a shotgun, SRMs, and long range 20 with Artemis. This is actually a weapon loadout I can definitely work with here. How do I actually assign them to weapon groups though? We'll worry about that later. But yeah, so left arm one click, right arm the other click. Third mouse button I use for the shotguns, which is good because the third mouse button is on the side and does bump my aim a little bit, but at close range it doesn't matter. And I use the keyboard button for the LRMs. That's perfect. I'm definitely going to give that a try. I would like to upgrade. So we had 235 tons. Let's drop the Fire Moth. Sorry, Fire Moth, but that might be the only time we see you, depending on the tonnage. And Hunchback as well. Huntsman was a 50 tonner then in the end. Well, you know what? Let's not drop the Fire Moth. Let's check out the new variant on this. It is a... Well, this is the Prime apparently. So what was the other one? I need to know. This was the D variant. So we're seeing some of the variants straight away. This makes me wonder what this one is. So this was the B variant here. Okay, whatever. And we need another... Well, we need to bump up our tonnage. So let's drop the Kit Fox, which I'm guessing... Oh no, that was B as well. We never even used these light mechs. So maybe we should keep him around and give him a try. The Nova was definitely Prime. We could swap this. I'm going to leave the Hunchback for one mission just because I do want to try out some of these other things that I never played in the base game. So the Fire Moth and the Kit Fox, we'll use them briefly. And then we'll swap back to our Mad Dog a bit later on. We're still low on tonnage, but I'll take the risk. You know what? Actually, I won't take the risk. We'll drop the Nova and shove the other Mad Dog in. We can take a... Do we have a spare slot? Yes. Let's drop you. Put one on you. There we go. So everyone's 100%. We probably won't be going back to this. We've got 2 20-tonners, and we're unlikely to have missions with a drop tonnage that low again. What do I want to... I've got these. I don't necessarily need them at this stage. What we need is the salvage. And I've forgotten how this all works. I'm so used to having David, who I've been doing the Trueborn difficulty with, handle it all for me. Let's... And also the interface is totally changed, so I'm looking for things that don't exist anymore. Chassis milestones. Let's look at these if nothing else. Why do I have a different symbol at the top left. Oh, I think that signifies battle mech as opposed to only mech. Yes, the 4 battle mechs do have that insignia there. I don't know why it's 3 of them, but we'll worry about that another time. We haven't got any milestones. That's fine. We can get upgrades perhaps. The Fire Moth. Well, it definitely don't need any more speed. It needs armor. Reverse. Get to safety as quick as possible. What we'll do is we'll just spread it out evenly. And yes, I know I did just give it more speed. Okay. Hunter we've not used. Huntsman will do the exact same again. Kit Fox once more. Mad Dog. Hello. Why was that costing so much more? Okay, whatever. We'll take it. Oh, hang on. There's Nova as well. Okay. Research. Has this changed? We've got a... No, this looks the same. We need to upgrade salvage operations. I mean, I'm assuming that there's the same limitation in this DLC as there is in the base game. One thing I learned from playing through that Smoke Jaguar campaign is as soon as possible put all your points into salvage. But already this looks like a higher salvage number that I was used to seeing before. So maybe this has been rebalanced and I shouldn't make that assumption. What I might do is just do an even spread across the board. Oh, see, look at this. Now, okay, we started at 10, so now we've got 13 in the DLC. And this here I shouldn't have even gone for. That was pointless. And this, it goes up in 30s. So what is that? Another 6. So this is what is lagging behind. Let's upgrade this a few times. Now everything there has been upgraded 6 times. And let's go with salvage. And then another review. Yeah. Okay. So that spends those points. No active research, but I should be doing something. Yeah, look, everything's starting at tier... Or not everything, actually. Tier 2. With a whole new set of mechs to learn. I don't remember what... well, I'm not knowing what weapons are going to be useful to us. So let's go for the standard ones that are going to be true for everybody. Like extra heat, which is too much. We need equipment and mech components for improved structure, improved heat. Where was... There's structure, where's armor? Perhaps it's already maxed, or perhaps it doesn't exist. I want to get structure as quick as possible, and heat. So, we're going forwards, we're going to forgo all weapon components until I can get those two, because they are the important ones to me. Because I don't know what weapons we're going to be using. We're going to swap them around a bit more. Oh yeah, look at this. So armor reduction 3, we've already maxed out. It looks like 3 is perhaps the as high as it goes in the DLC, which is fine. I haven't got a problem with that. That might have been a change that they've applied to the base game as well, because I think it went up to 5 before. No, I'm mistaken on that. I'm thinking of the barracks. Yeah, I am having to refamiliarize myself with all these different things. Speaking of the barracks, here's our first look at our star here. Who's this on the left? This is Terra then. Yeah, look, 19 of 30. I forgot what she's in our new mech. She's not in the Fire Moth anymore. She isn't the Fire Moth, so that's perfect. She's got... Evasion was useful for... Rick Becker here is looking like the Joker out of 90s Batman with that haircut. He's the one with the facial tattoos. Samuel was the one that's fought a ghost bear and got the scars to tell it. Jonathan is our new recruit. And here's Lilith here. Jonathan, way less, far fewer skill levels than the rest of us. He's got medium level. He's staying in the Huntsman, I think I left him. Yes, I can see what's assigned to him here. Ah, okay, this is another addition that's handy to see. Rick, you are staying in the Kit Fox, so that's good. Samuel, you're no longer in the Nova. And oh wow, you've got even more points than, or more levels than Lilith does here. And Rick has that too. I wonder if that's his enhanced imaging. That is, I keep saying enhanced imaging. I forget what the name is for the neural interface. That's what I was looking for. I want to get evasion up on everybody. That was my go-to. Keep everybody in the field longer, staying alive. And don't go for damage first. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're dead, you can't do that extra damage anyway. Try and keep going for as long as possible. Oh, this is new as well. Increases the rate at which this pilot XP is gained. Ah, okay, so that's why we got the plus 44%. Wow, there's so many new mechanics going on here. I know I'm taking a long time in these menus, but I'm having to learn a lot more than I did. The Smoke Jaguar really kind of eased you into it slowly. Now we're kind of dropped in the deep end here. Increases the chance of evading enemy attacks. Do we want to go all in on this? Yeah, we should. It makes sense to get this as early as possible. That will get him the highest number of skills in the end of the game. So everyone's going to go evasion. Thankfully, you start with 4 pips already. In fact, I think everyone did apart from Samuel. Yeah. That makes me think like the developers were like, oh, okay, we probably should have made the evasion stat higher by default, but whatever. They're correcting for it here. Yeah, no one else is spending anything. I want to get evasion on everybody else. I need to learn these names as well. Samuel's with the scars. Rick's with the crazy tattoos. Tara's the other woman. We got nothing else here. Let's go and jump in. Falcon Hunt. Confirm. And begin. The Falcon Eyrie. Clan Jade Falcon Reservation. Let's complete our trial for the Nightjar. We're not going to use this Mad Dog straight away here. Where's
We must barge through and hit their base and cause enough structural damage that they wave the white flag to save some honor. Or they will wish Leo Showers never gifted them this place.
Ah, Leo Showers gave the Falcons somewhere on Huntress. I wonder what the politics behind that was. Look at the elementals keeping up. Oh, hello. Got enemies coming in.
Target verified.
I need my other guys to take point here. I need to stay evasive. 2 lasers and an SRM-6 shotgun. Oh, hello. Oh, I've taken his weapons off. Finish him. Another Dasher there. Fire Moth. Sorry, I keep calling it Dasher. If you don't know, the Dasher is the Inner Sphere designation for this mech. The clans would never call it that.
All units, watch those artillery impacts.
Yeah, there's definitely some skill to using the Dasher. It's made of paper, but
Still feel like a training exercise?
We need to take them out.
Whoa, what happened to you?
Will the Falcons submit to salvage their honor?
Let's get up there.
Not without our help. We are about to run into all the fight they have left. Check your weapons.
We'll make use of this weapons loadout. I do not like the fact that they are... You know what, actually, I can chain fire it. And I know they've got different ranges, but that works better in my mind. A UAC-10 is quite a powerful weapon for a 30-tonner. But I mean, this guy's already almost lost his arms. And I just noticed we've got a redeployment timer on the elementals as well. Oh, okay. Jack attack. Oh my god.
Blasting the arrogance right out of them.
No, thank you. That's a new threat. We did not have to deal with that before as Smoke Jaguar. They were on our side before.
Just more birds for slaughter.
Nope. There. Good. Down.
Target confirmed. Moving to
Die, elementals.
Left arm is out of commission.
Jesus. Fire moth's dropping already. Left arm, that's our lasers, I think. I just remembered the UAC fires a lot quicker than I was making use of there.
Nailed that mech. Pilot just bailed out.
Destroyed. New target.
Targets will not be
Oh, hello, artillery.
moving to fire.
I won't be standing long either if I get hit by artillery.
They are pulling out all the stops. Foolish. Even if they won, the Jaguars would not have to lift a finger to overtake this place.
They have a threshold. Once they reach it, they will tap out. Until then, we keep littering the mountain with them.
Ghost Bears, this is Alpha. We're inching closer to the base.
We are closing in too.
Star Commander Rook, get into position.
Copy that. If they try and run, they will hit a steel wall.
Okay, I want to quickly change these. I didn't notice they were streaks before, that's good for me. I won't bother putting them on chain fire. I think no more than 2 large lasers firing at once. I won't have to worry about heat too much. I need to be on point in a heavy mech here. We've almost... Huntsman seems to have a real lack of armor in the center torso. Both missions now, we've seen it drop quite quickly there. Terra, only a 20-tonner. It's perhaps not surprising that our arms get blown off the slightest breeze. We'll try and get her into something better soon.
Hostile birds bearing in.
More jacketize.
Fatigue is not hitting you yet, is it, Cub? No pausing outside the sim.
No, they're the threats. Oh, a Jenna here. Oh, I've got to get locked to fire them. There we go. Thank you for crossing my beams there. Get in the river. Get in the river.
Mech destroyed.
Come on, cooling.
Target destroyed. Weapons online. New target. Heat free. Target destroyed.
Shouldn't be wasting any ammo on these. Holy hell, okay. I take back what I said. Let's put those on chain fire.
Guns are neutralized.
I think this river's having less cooling
Alpha, this is
than...
Bravo. Our route to the base is clear. Moving there now.
Scan mode engaged.
Right, who needs it? Jonathan, I think.
Scan.
Let's do a quick review. Yeah, Jonathan has almost lost his center torso already. You're a low priority. I don't want you to lose your arm, especially since I think that's your UAC arm. We will have...
If Pride dueled Aletha, it would have ended there. Instead, she has dragged this out.
And their numbers are taking a serious hit. Explaining the sorry state of the Jaegers will be her next battle.
Okay, let's get our guys healed. Don't know why my F5 key isn't working on this keyboard. I think I sent the right guy in there. Yes. We shouldn't lose any weapon components. I know Terra's already lost 2, but whatever, we'll have to work with that. Yeah, the streak has one downside, and that is you've got to actively be locking onto the person you're trying to hit. Whereas other times I can have the lock on someone far away that I just want to keep an eye on. The elementals definitely seem to get stuck on the terrain.
Affirmative.
They seem to like, I think what it is they target somebody and latch onto them even after death. And they're like, yep, this is where we're staying. Hopefully that'll get patched soon. But then as soon as new enemies appear, they kind of come back to life, so to speak. Oh, hello.
More ground forces!
This has dragged on long enough. Let us bring them down.
I have faced tougher fights on Bear Claw. This is a glorified training exercise. Until you take a blast to the chest. Focus!
Hello, Dasher, I see you. Wow, this thing overheats so quick.
Target sighted. Moving to fire, Star Captain.
Okay, yeah. That was working. Let's crush him.
Red down. Red down.
Weapons online. Heat critical. Target
Eyes up.
destroyed.
Eyes up. We've got more targets coming in. Yep.
Targets will not
There's a
be
Jenner over there.
long. Moving to fire.
Don't know how I kept a lock on him for so long. No, actually, cancel that order. I do not want you charging in here. We can use range to our advantage.
New hostile detected.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Hell of a shot, Star Captain.
New target.
Mech destroyed.
Destroyed. Heat
We just reached firing range. Time to force Martha Pride out of her nest.
It will not take long. Unless she's intent on bleeding her entire force into the ground.
This will be a great first victory on my codex.
Jonathan, your arrogance is starting to grate.
Falcon surrendered?
First battle, and the Cub thinks he should be awarded the Shield of Zung.
Did Sean receive that after Last Frontier?
What happened on Last Frontier? I need to find out.
I read what he did. He sacrificed himself so you all could escape.
Ah, okay.
But they do not teach you about real sacrifice on Bearclaw. You only learn that in real combat. We shall see if you live long enough for it to sink in.
I'm holding here just to say something. This is a very different kind of fight to what we get in the vanilla campaign. It's only just really clicked because you only go up against clans right in the late game and potentially not at all apart from that one Nova Cat fight. Obviously they're in the training as well at one specific fight. Oh, two, sorry, I'm mistaken. But seeing all these lights running around like clan mechs is very different to anything you face as Smoke Jaguars. They're very quick, but they're very lightly armored, but they do a lot of damage as well. And that's why I'm kind of...
Time to see what these heavies are capable of.
This could be their last stand. They're bending. Time to break them.
This links, your torso's going.
All attack units, hit the base.
Target.
Oh god, no, not the dasher. Not on its own. This links is still standing. Ah, sorry. Just shot my friend there.
Direct hit. The pilot just ejected.
How are you alive, Miss Lynx?
Destroyed. New target.
That was unfortunate. No, I got that Uller. Kid Fox right in the back there. Terra, you're not long for this world.
New target. Target destroyed.
Let's not be too aggressive here. The Nightjares are going to show ourselves. Or show themselves. We're alone in here? That doesn't seem probable. There they are.
Marked for pickup.
Nope, no, that one.
Designated target on scope. Shifting to hit it.
Scanning complete. New.
Clans in amongst us here, or elementals in amongst us.
Smoke that target.
Siobhan, watch your fire.
Sorry, my mistake. Oh, Nightjare, here we go. Nothing to keep cool with. Come on, focus fire. Get through his chest. We've got someone on our right flank as well. Did he just drop? Yes.
Destroyed. New.
I'm gonna lock it. Right, there we go. Oh, heat. Oh, so close. Ah, bit too overeager there. Someone's large lasering me. Is that a turret?
Another target down, Star Captain.
Keep hitting it. Close the walls on them.
Oh, they're destroying the base. That's what's happening. Let them do that.
Destroyed. Target.
Pick off those targets at long range. Hack turret. Ah, missed opportunity there. Could have had some assistance. Instead, I just destroyed all the turrets.
Scanning complete. Scanning disengaged.
That's not a target. We have one turret over there.
It will not be long until the base goes critical.
Yeah, I'm not so fussed.
The Falcons trying to retreat into the forest. We will make sure they stay where they are.
They're hidden amongst all this.
Thank you, Star Commander.
Target destroyed.
Someone's firing over there. I wonder if they're firing at the turrets. Let's quickly check our team again. A lot more. I mean, this is more... Are you worth healing? Yeah, we'll try and keep her alive for the XP, if nothing else. You've still got a UX, so you should get 2. So it's going to be Rick and Terra, I think.
Copy that,
you get
sir,
in there.
Captain.
Having the... come on, work.
We'll execute order.
Having the... I can only think Dasher. Why can I not think of the bloody thing's name? Whatever, it's just going to call it a Dasher for the rest of this campaign. Do not get stuck here, game. Don't you dare. Okay, we will avoid that. Yeah, it's a bit of a liability because it's forcing us to use... I mean, look at the state of my armor right now. It's because I'm trying to keep Terra alive so she gets max XP. Oh. I'm glad I didn't advance there.
Sakon Kabrinsky.
Oh,
this is
Martha.
Star Colonel Martha Pride.
Oh, Martha, okay, fine.
Well timed. Your base is under siege and your units are dropping like flies. Do you wish to signal an end to this trial?
Nick, but since you insist on fighting like Inner Sphere Surats, I will treat you like them.
We
Look
have
at her standing there.
within the bounds of honor.
I have witnessed the bounds of your honor. Now you shall witness mine. Mission accomplished, Sakon. She is on the field.
Af, we hit her forces with everything we have.
More night gear, Max.
Marta's a star captain right from the get-go because she managed to kill 2 clan mechs on our trial of position. One of which was her fellow Sipco.
Hostile obliterated.
Target.
Concede, Star Colonel. Salvage some of your warriors and your honor.
You underestimate our capabilities, Ghost Bear.
Oh, there goes Terra.
And you are overestimating your odds.
Target destroyed.
Thank you. Come on, I need a lock. I need a lock.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Target
There we go. Now it's just Marta.
Target.
I tried my best, Terra. I'm sorry. I kind of sent you to your death in that little dasher. Oh, Rick's gone down as well. Wow, okay, okay. Learning my lesson. Back away. He's got exposed center torso. I got greedy there trying to fire. I knew I was going to overheat, but tried to get the final blow. There we go, got her.
Destroyed. Weapons online.
And we forever changed the destiny of Clan Jade Falcon by knocking her down there. Are we done? Feels like we might be.
Scan mode engaged.
Not quite. Quick. Quick. Before it ends.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged.
Who's left here? Is she dead? Who's hiding? Oh, someone right there.
Moving for a clean shot.
Bring him down.
Weapon system.
I was like, is the game glitched? Somebody got stuck somewhere in a wall or something there.
Your falcons are beaten, Star Colonel Pride. My offer of Hijira stands. Do you accept?
Hijira
In the name
is...
of Clan Jade Falcon, I accept the The offer of Hejira.
It's a clan custom, basically. If you fight well, you're given the offer to retreat without a loss of honor.
All units, our foes acknowledge our victory in this trial. Stand down. All that is left is for us to collect our prize.
Clan culture, very warlike, but it's about minimizing losses. And so once the outcome is clear, you don't want to keep fighting to the end. That's pointless. You accept the right of Hejira. In fact, it would be dishonorable not to offer your opponent that if they have proven themselves worthy. We have secured a great victory in the name of our clan. We depart Falcon Eyrie with worthy Isorla. Isorla is the spoils of war. But we will not leave the Huntress system until we bag more. An even greater challenge awaits. Interesting, I wonder what that will be. We're level 10 now, I wonder if that will give us something new. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed both of those guys dropped at the end. They are in light mechs, they're a bit outclassed. We really need to give them something a bit better now. 66%. Let's get you getting as much XP as possible here. I think you could become our best pilot if we go all in on that strategy. What did I say about that? A little bit of this. We want to focus on these as quick as possible. I want that structure upgrade more than anything. Annoyingly, we're gonna... What I'll do is I'll get the heat ones and then just accept that it's going to take longer to get the structure. See? Ooh, Kodiaks. Fire Moth. It's taken me until this point to remember. That's just called a Fire Moth. Yeah, that whole way through that fight, I was like, why can I not remember the thing?
Hey!
Ooh.
Pay attention, MacJock.
Look at that camera angle. It's like a 45-degree angle down it.
Where did Aletha find this kid? I understand the Khan wanting to keep top talent distributed across the frontline galaxies. But a freshly blooded Sibco graduate? In the Keshik? We had to earn our blood names and take down a ghost bearer to join the Silverroot. A child is nothing but an insult to us.
We have our former Khan's incompetence to thank for that. Alpha Galaxy cannot afford to lose any more experienced warriors. Aletha and Bjorn have a monumental task ahead of them, trying to get the Ghost Bear back on track. The kid's appointment is Aletha showing the rest of the clan that even a Khan must make sacrifices if we are to right this ship and catch up to our rival clans.
Not bad.
Could be worse.
Look at the size of Rook.
The Cub held his own against the Falcons well enough.
He survived.
Now we see how he does against the Jaguars.
Well, at least this fight will test his patience. The Jaguars have a way of bending the rules in their favor.
Our fearless leaders in the Crusader cause.
Not so much anymore. Leo Showers may have united the clans and led us out of exile, but he is gone now.
And the new Il Khan stacks the deck in favor of the wolves.
Adapt or die.
All Ulrich Kerensky has done is remove the guardrails put in place by Showers. Now the gloves are off, and it's every invading clan for themselves. The Ghost Bears may have stumbled out of the gate, but no one will remember that once Operation Revival is done. And we take our rightful place as the strongest clan in the Inner Sphere.
I love the conviction in her voice. So there's our Nightjar then. I think we'll be piloting that next time. But it sounds like we've got one more fight on Huntress. Smoke Jaguar's coming to pick up the pieces. Ghost Bear Alpha Galaxy. The Silverroot Keshik. I will need to do some reading to find out. Hang on. Let's... Merchant Cast procurements. Star Captain, the Merchant Cast has new stock of the following mechs in the market. Viper, Rifleman 2C, Stormcrow. Mark is red. Let's investigate. Hang on a second. Is it always laid out like this? They're all the same. Oh, they're not all the same. Oh, they are. Okay, sorry, my mistake. They're all prime loadouts there. Okay, I see. You don't want to use anything that existed in the base game, but there were definitely mechs I never even used the first time through. I have since used them during my Trueborn playthrough. But we started out in a Viper, and yes, we did go down to the Adder at one point, but like we never used the Kit Fox Prime. We never used the Mislinks, and what else there is. I forget. Oh, the Arctic Cheetah, we never used that one either. Yeah, so look, we've got plenty of those original base game ones. But this is certainly interesting. Summoner, is this Marta Pride's one? No, that's just the Prime loadout. Why is this requiring an unlock instead of a cash deposit, I wonder? Is it two alternate methods, or do you need to spend both? I don't believe so. Well, either way, our stars, prestige, whatever it was, is more valuable to us than our cash, which we never spent. If we're not going to get an option to... Yeah, I don't see any reason not to get this rifleman. Great looking mech. Actually looks like it's cell shaded there with the paint scheme. That's quite interesting. It's such a distinctive design with that kind of huge radar on top. Radar dome dish. We can sell mechs as well. I wonder if you could do that in the base game. I don't know. Let's not do anything else in here. Science lab. Let's do the milestones first. Mad Dog. Light mech kills. There was a lot of them running around. Nothing else. So let's go back to this. Mad Dog. We've got 2 and everything there. Let's get some reverse speed, some torso movement, torso angle, turn speed. And what I'm actually going to do from now on is go from the bottom up, because the speed is the least important. It's being able to fire and keep your weapons on target. That's more important than just, I don't know, getting to the next fight quicker with acceleration. You need to continue on like this. We're missing one at the bottom, no big deal. Nova we didn't use in the last fight. Jenna we didn't use either. Huntsman can finish it out. Oops. Did I? Yeah, I did. Let's get our Jenna and Hunchback into the next fight. In fact, we're going to go into the next one with all battle mechs. Not all of them, but at least 3. We're saying goodbye to our Fire Moth here. I think I gave it the wrong name, didn't I? Whatever. It is what it is. It's Dasher to me. Research. Let's... Heat. Where is Heat? Hang on, what's going on here? Research points. Oh, okay, yeah. So, with our... I've done the same as... Yeah, okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. Salvage operations is what we should be going everything into. I know I will balance everything out at 17 here, but then from now on, everything's going into salvage. I think we maybe just maxed it. Yes. Okay, so one mission, we could have maxed it after the first one. Because we weren't even spending the points. These research points, it's not a currency that is spent. It's an amount of time that you can allocate to doing research, which requires components. And without the components, it's worthless. Like, we will have, whether we spend any or not, we will still have the same amount of research points in the next mission. Let's just do this. There we go. I'm assuming it went up to 10 there. Let's actually do heat cooling. What's more important, capacity or cooling? I think capacity probably. And I think I lost it there, so we need more The ideal setup for this would have been in that first mission to forego weapon components again and put it all in equipment and mech, and then upgrade salvage operations to max first time round. That's enough messing around in this now. Where are we? You know what? Cooling would have been better because would have brought us back down if we overheat a bit quicker. But whatever, it's no big deal. Let's go to the mech bay. And everything's getting dropped here. We may need to buy more. Well, we won't because we're going to use the Rifleman 2C. It's a 65 tonner, which is the heaviest thing we've got. Samuel's done well. So you know what, Jonathan though, he's got that medium mech affinity. Oh, look at that thing, dual AC-20s. He's going all in, trying to get the respect of his friends. Actually, you know what? It's maybe more fitting to give it to Samuel Sang if he's the one with those enhanced imaging things. We heard in the base game that those are something that older mech warriors take to try and keep their abilities on par with the youth rising up through the ranks. And the Hunchback 2C has that reputation in the Clan Tumen. It's something with a lot of firepower and not very much armor at all. It's basically an all or nothing. You know, I'm gonna go out there and kill everything I can to try and, at this last moment, win a blood name for myself, or gain some sort of position I can use in the political side of things after I retire as an active mech warrior. That's actually, no, that's a load of nonsense. Even the older clansmen, clan mech warriors, still need to go out and prove themselves. Only the very top ones will maybe have fights arranged for them in their favor to allow them to continue to lead the clans as Khans even after they are past their prime. Who was our designated light mech? Tara keeps dying, so let's not do you. You know what I should have done? I should have done the briefing and seen what we're up against. 265 tons. The Smoke Jaguars have forced us to fight this trial on our own Grizzly. So we're having the inverse of what we just did with the Nightjar done on us now. And I just remembered we have a Nightjar to use. I think we do anyway. And we will repel every one of these Crusader savages. Prepare for battle, Ghost Bears. This trial will be a test like no other.
You requested my presence, Sakan.
Ooh.
Af.
Is that the
Moments
direwolf?
ago, a comms tech transmitted a message to the command ship of Star Colonel Emily Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster.
Ooh, someone we know
It
well.
appears the Jaguar command ship is attempting to establish a communications channel with us. I am Sakan Aletha Kabrinsky of Clan Ghostbear. I command the Silverroot Keshik of Alpha Galaxy. We intend to claim a mech asset currently in your possession. I challenge you, Star Colonel Wimmer, to a trial of possession for the Ebon Jaguar Omni-Mech. Tell me what forces you plan to defend this mech with, and where the trial is to take place.
Sakan Kabrinsky.
Hello, Wimmer.
This is Star Colonel Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster. Our mech assets were developed with the type of innovation and ingenuity that Clan Ghostbear could never match. I will bid an entire trinary to ensure the weak paws of the bears are denied our advanced R&D. Furthermore, I name 20% ownership in the Takasha Mecha Works factory as our prize when we prevail in this trial.
And which region of Huntress will serve as the venue?
Huntress will not host this battle. I name the hall of your Grizzly warship as the venue for this trial of possession.
Wow, okay.
Our ship is an invalid setting for this trial.
Not so.
Your assessment is invalid, Ghostbear. Everything that resides in Huntress, aside from the Jade Falcon Reservation, belongs to Clan Smoke Jaguar. That includes your Grizzly currently occupying Huntress space. But if you insist on arguing this point, I will gladly have my larger fleet of warships resolve this issue.
Neg, Star Colonel. I agree to your terms.
Well bargained and done, Sakan Kabrinsky.
Well bargained and done, Star Colonel.
You have a day to prepare your ship for our arrival.
Desperate Jaguars!
I have read data files on Star Colonel Wimmer. Her reputation of reading situations and leveraging them to her advantage is well-founded.
Fighting on the Grizzly poses significant risks.
F. Their Omni fighters will try to pick us off before their machines have to lift a finger.
And when they board, they will try to overrun every section of the ship.
I have done my research on the Ebon Jaguar. It is renowned for absorbing a ton of punishment and remaining operational. We have our work cut out for us, but securing these Ebon Jaguar mechs is worth the risk. How do you want us to approach this trial, Sakan?
Bravo, I want you to position yourselves on the dorsal hull and wait for the Jaguar's initial force. Rook and his elemental star will be posted on the ventral hull. I will lead Alpha at the keel of the ship.
As ordered.
Okay, this briefing... Am I mistaken? Oh, okay. I misunderstood it. We're gonna fight on the hull of the Grizzly is the name of the warship. I thought they were fighting for a Grizzly, which I think is a mech class. But now I understand what they're going for now. So we're gonna not just have the Nightjar from this battle, but also the Ebon Jaguar. Those are two designs unique to their respective clans, Jade Falcon and Smoke Jaguar. So it was an interesting choice to include them in the Ghost Bear DLC. But I like how they've done it. We're getting our first look at the clan bidding system. Something so important. It was a really strange omission to leave out of the Smoke Jaguar campaign. I mean, we heard plenty references to them, but I can't believe we didn't see like a single one actually acted out. It's great to see Wimmer as well. I like how they're tying this all together. Already, this is making me want to replay through the games and integrate the two campaigns, because we are slightly before the ending of Courchevel, and of course Luthien that comes after it, in reference to the Smoke Jaguar campaign. It'd be quite interesting to start with Smoke Jaguar and then switch over to Ghost Bear, and hopefully, I'm really hoping we will see Jade Falcon and Wolf as well as later DLCs, and then maybe end with Tukid. Who knows? We got 265 tons. Do we actually have a Nightjar? We do not. So the clan has them, but we, as our star within the Silverroot Keshik, does not. Also, something I picked up on the prior cutscene. It sounds like everyone has been through that ceremony, fighting a Ghost Bear, the animal, to win their place in the Silverroot Keshik. I love all the different references to the politics as well going on behind the scenes, about the Khans signifying their own supposed sacrifices they are making in allowing an unblooded whelp like Jonathan here to join such a prestigious unit. But of course they were really embarrassed. They did far worse than any of their direct rivals in Smoke Jaguar or Jade Falcon. Certainly worse than Wolf, who was their main kind of antagonist in the early days. The two clans have a pretty strong relationship overall, but that was tested, especially going for Razelhague, the capital of the Free Razelhague Republic. It was lying along the divide between their two invasion corridors, Wolf and Ghost Bear, but slightly within kind of Ghost Bear territory. You would think traditionally that it would have fallen to them, but Leo Showers saw an opportunity to pit two friendly clans against one another and let them bid for that honor. So there's a lot of resentment on Ghost Bear's part that Wolves ultimately trumped them in that scenario. What have we got? We've got another 55 tons. We could shove our... You know what? Let's keep our huntsman in which case... let's keep it you, because I think... Oh, no, sorry. He had the generic... it doesn't really matter. Can stay in the huntsman there. Terra has been showing up a bit in the Firemoth, so let's put her in the Hunchback. She's desperate now to win that right. And I also want to go back to my barracks just to check, because I may want to swap those around. Jonathan. More XP. Yes, an extra 80%. That is really going to stack up. I feel like that should be halved, because otherwise, genuinely, he's going to be more skilled than anyone else by the end of it. Look at this fresh-faced boy here. So innocent. Oh, he does have a generic medium, so yeah, maybe we should... Oh, it doesn't really matter one way or the other, does it? Do we have a Nova? Did somebody take it? No. Maybe I should... drop the Huntsman for... Yes, so you should stay in the Nova here, Samuel. And you should take the Hunchback. I'm just trying to maximize things here. You go in here. Nova goes here. And now you're going to get... that's too much now. Oh, the Jenna. And so I need to check. Is Rick and Terra... Let's go back. I know I can give them more affinities. I'm not, because we're swapping them around so often. Terra has Firemouth, so we need to give her something. She's in the Jenna right now. Might as well... You might be in this for a while. What are you in? You know what? I'm actually gonna... I should be looking at these skills as well, but I don't want to waste too much time here. I've been chatting in these menus for quite a while. I'm gonna give you the Mad Dog because I don't want you... Yeah, take that. Let's swap these two. Yeah, missile spread is better with you. I could further enhance that with a heavy affinity, but I don't think I will because I'll want to swap them around. Rick, you're staying in the light mech. You've got some good skills and energy weapons, and certainly the Inner Sphere version of the Generator has a missile and laser loadout. We're no longer in the Mad Dog. We haven't quite got enough for anything else. Yeah, so we're not going to spend any points yet. I want to get the invasion up maxed first. And we can't afford another pip on that just yet. One more mission should do it, I think. Right, we've delayed long enough. Let's get in there. Confirm. And go. Well, the Ultramarines are here.
Bravo. Vessel is in range of the Grizzly. Seconds to drop. Prepare to clamp down onto the hull.
Bravo! This trial against Wimmer and the Jaguars. This will test us like never before.
It's so disorientating seeing those ships at different
trial
angles.
Was just a warm-up. This is an entirely new game, and it will be lethal. The Smoke Jaguars believe they have sharper claws than us. Sharper teeth. We will prove that despite their savagery, they cannot measure up to the spirit of the great Ghost Bear.
Too right.
Ghost Bears, begin clamping procedures and deploy.
Bravo, get ready to attach to the hull.
How's this gonna work in space?
Now.
Well, we're falling.
Defenders, this is Alpha Command. We are positioned at the keel. The Jaguar's arrival is imminent.
Let's quickly put these on chain fire. Give our new toy a go.
Check. Command Bravo is attached to the hull.
Command Charlie is also holding at the opposite side of the keel.
You can hear the magnetic feet.
Your elementals jettisoned everything that could slow you down?
Anything we could spare.
Oh, look at that. There's a Union there.
To show their faces. Ghost Bears. They intend to win this trial against us on our own ship. Will we allow that to happen? Neg!
You don't get a sense of scale on that ship until you see something that you've seen on the ground, that Union. It's absolutely massive. Oh.
Here they come.
Okay.
Welcome to your clawing ritual, cub.
Actually, let's stay at range here.
Jaguars are dropping at the bow.
Here we go.
ID tags show Ebb and Jaguar mechs are among their first wave.
They're not wasting any time. Head them off, Bravo. On me, Bravo. Unleash hell.
Here we go.
We will soak our fists in
Jaguar blood.
Oh, you're still alive? Not anymore.
Do not allow them to back you down an inch.
Get in there, team.
Destroyed.
I don't know why that one's just standing there menacingly in the background. Let's focus fire on him.
Destroyed.
Evan Jaguar.
Confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
That looks quite a bit bigger.
That Mech to pieces.
Why is that Misling's just giving up on life? Oh, he's dead now.
Alpha Command, we withstood their first wave. Acknowledged. Jaguar's just attached to the keel section. Star Commander Rook, my computer shows Jaguar elementals. Send them packing.
Okay.
Extreme force.
Rick's in trouble here.
Those Evan Jaguars were getting hammered and they kept coming at us.
Now you know why we are fighting to get our hands on them.
Ah, piloting one of those would make quick work of a lot of enemies.
It didn't seem so tough.
Scan mode engaged.
Ammo there. We'll save it. I think we're just holding this position. Rick might go down real. The elementals can safely get around in space.
Double time. We cannot allow them to fan out across the ship and swamp us.
Yeah, I need other people to advance here.
You're back on Huntress facing off against Solomon Falcon's cub. Or back in his iron womb. I'm still standing.
Hello,
Just
summoner.
like you.
Don't know why I couldn't get a lock there.
Command,
Summoner down.
advised. Detecting their Omni fighters burning in.
Uh-oh.
Give up. You cannot win this.
They're stationary targets when they're hovering in the air like that. Use it to my advantage. Okay, he's my target now.
Maneuvering for a shot.
Slightly overshot him there. Thankfully the streak's corrected. One less.
We may be in space, but the elementals can still latch onto your cockpit.
Yeah.
So be alert at all times.
Where is he? Here he is. Lost an arm already. I'm just gonna quickly make sure I don't have both of these on one.
Everything is spinning. If Zero G is going to defeat you, just throw yourself off the ship
Oh,
now.
God.
Save yourself the dishonor.
Destroyed.
I didn't realize.
Savage death at the hand of the Jaguars. No doubt they read your codex. They see you as a meal.
Take it slow and steady, Jonathan. Fight now.
Look how much your field of view is restricted in this thing with the two enormous cannons over your shoulders.
Do not listen to her, Bravo.
Yeah,
She is
ignore
just
Wimmer.
trying to get inside our heads.
Oh, got jump jets on this.
None of us will be standing if
Oh,
we
look
do
how
not keep our
you
heads up.
float for a really long
We
time.
need to neutralize those Omnis or they will pick us off.
The only way that there would be gravity is if this ship was burning forwards and then turned 90 degrees just before the trial started.
We hit them with patient
There is
aggression
definitely a
and we will make
reduction
it
in
through.
gravity, but it would have been cool to see like none at all. But I can understand why. Basically, you'd have to make every edge have an invisible wall, otherwise you just step off and float away. Oh, okay.
Nag on that move order.
No, why not? Everyone regroup here. Let them come to us.
Target verified. Firing.
Destroyed.
Designated target on scope. Shifting to hit it.
Ducking into this hole here, trying to wait for these guys to get closer, but it looks like they're just going to camp on the opposite ship. Okay, let's get in there.
Target.
Weapon systems
You guys
are
get
armed.
him.
Moving to assault.
I'll deal with this guy. Oh, yes. Oh, jam. Oh, my aim is not great. How are you surviving? Oh, I don't have the gun elevation to even hit him. Okay.
Good job, Bravo.
God, I
But
love
this
it.
is just the beginning. The Jaguars will keep coming.
Where's
I'm
Rifleman?
sure they thought they would roll us over.
Which means frustration must be setting in.
Ship just got shot down there.
Which means they will ramp it up. So brace yourself.
ship looks like it is charging up.
Which one? Those ones?
Zero-G sickness is making you see things.
Oh, the...
No,
this one.
wait. I see it too. Alpha Command, be advised. It appears...
What's happening? Uh-oh. Are we about to get into a warship battle with us sitting on top of it? What vessel even is this we're standing on? Is this a Leviathan class?
Stravag! That Jaguar warship is firing at us.
What are you doing?
I knew they would not honor Zelbriggen.
They have altered the deal.
Steer clear of impact zones. Desgrid Jaguars.
You claim to have the best warriors in the clans, yet you resort to dirty tactics to win. Reactor fluctuations have been causing involuntary weapons misfires recently.
Okay. Is that what you're claiming? Oh, what a terrible accident.
Those stray impacts will inflict damage to every inch of the ship.
I'm so sorry our naval grade lasers just blasted you.
Damage relay consoles to assess the damage. We cannot allow this to go critical. No mech is worth an entire warship.
Sakan. Detected the damage relay station on the port side. You need to get in scan range. Copy. Heading there now.
Be quick about it, Star Captain. I cannot guarantee you a shield if their forces target you.
We'll save this other one. I just wanted Rick to
on your target, Samuel.
heal.
I will be fine.
Has he done it? Yeah, he has.
Silverroot Keshik is not as elite as I had expected, Sakan Kabrinsky. None of you would be worthy to fight for Clan Smoke Jaguar.
Maybe she stopped firing.
You hear that, Silverroot? She is calling us out.
Oh, hello.
Let us show her how elite we truly are. Target sighted. Moving to fire, Star Captain.
Caught a glimpse of something on the map, but I'm not seeing them. What I need to do is get up high somewhere. Can I get up this ramp? What is this? Just a crate that's been sucked out into space. I just saw a glimpse of... Oh, that's an elemental. Sorry. I thought that was a Jagatai over there. That's what I was seeing.
Okay, range is good. Scanning. Scan complete.
Was that two different kinds of fighters?
Transmitting data. We need to stay on top of it, Bravo. This Grizzly
Here they
Trial
come.
critical.
I'm gonna hold my position. Makes it easier for them, but...
More incoming! Jaguar mechs and Omni fighters! Check your ammo!
Yeah, that's Kyrgyz or something like that. I cannot pronounce.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Oh my god, there's a Union overhead now. What is this marker up there? I don't want to advance into...
Brace yourselves.
Yeah, okay. Let's hold here.
They're relentless.
So are we.
The surface of this thing is a very awkward fight. No, a surface to fight on.
Open up the targets in our section.
We will just keep holding them off up top.
You still have time to save the lives of your warriors, Ghost Bear. Tap out.
Oh, here they are.
Wimmer is trying to convince us to give up, Ghost Bears. What do you say to that?
They will have to kill me first.
Come on. Right, okay. Get this thing. It's getting ridiculous.
That is not the clan way.
They are clan, but they are still Smoke Jaguars.
Target destroyed.
They spit in our faces with every shot.
A hunchback.
Learn it quick if you want to make it, Cub.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, these guys are so much firepower even on the light mechs. I'm very worried about you dying. Can't really do anything about it now. Is someone finally healing? Oh, there you are.
Moving for a clean shot.
Jump jet fuel low.
I'm going into orbit.
Empty.
Target down. Great work, Star Captain.
Scan mode engaged.
Might as well grab this. Make sure everyone's able to fight.
Scan mode disengaged.
Oh, we got elementals.
Target.
Let's hold here a second longer then.
A unit just fired upon us. It is circling the ship.
You blasted a couple of my points off the ship.
Come on.
Or a worthy death. Target eliminated.
What am I looking at? Oh. Focus, focus. Oh, it's slightly beyond my range here. Come on, come on, come on. This is a bad thing to have fly directly over our heads. That was unfortunate.
Knocked out that target.
Yeah. Focus on this next then.
New target. Subsystem destroyed. Target.
Roger that. Positioning for a clean shot.
Oh, can't get that elevation on the head.
Another target.
Nice.
Down, Star Captain.
Target destroyed.
Oh, just out of my view.
Target.
Clan Goss. I don't want that firing.
Aft, maneuvering for a shot.
No, I don't think I'm doing damage at that range. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get myself repaired here.
Systems offline.
And then I'm gonna look at our star quickly.
Field repairs complete.
Let's see. What have we got? Rick is low priority. You need to heal. I'm sure I sent you to heal earlier. Maybe he just took a ton of damage straight away.
Executing order.
At least we can see where the Union is now. Where are those? We've got an optional objective to destroy those things. I kind of want to just climb somewhere tall and shoot them down, so they're no longer overflying us. The sooner they're eliminated, the better. Where is... Hang on, hang on. Are you finally going to get healed? I think so. Yes, finally, okay. Sorry, I just had to baby that guy there to make sure he did actually get the heal.
Target confirmed. Moving
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try and climb somewhere high and shoot them down before we do any other objective.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
It's to my benefit to get rid of them. The fact that it's optional, I'm like destroying whatever surface we're working on here. Makes me think that we might get a bonus for it, more salvage or something.
Copy that. Moving.
Former mate.
New target.
Just in range there. I think I saw damage being done. Yes, it is. Reduction in damage. It looks like the rifleman too has quite a bit of armor, but not a trim. Okay, fine.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage.
Let's get him before he fires too much.
Target down. Target verified. Going weapons free.
Those blooming omnifiers are still flying around.
Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed. New target. Subsystem destroyed.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Can't get it. Let's get the objective. It's so difficult to... I think it's my specific selection of mechs are ones with a very narrow field of view. Oh, you know what it is? Because I'm used to playing on ultra wide. I know for YouTube. Put it at 16 by 9. That's why I can't like see anything. I don't understand.
Scan mode engaged.
That's what I'm blaming it on anyway.
Disengaged.
I maybe shouldn't have sent my guys out like that because... Hello, what are you? Okay, okay.
Solid copy.
Let's
Moving
not
on you, Star
allow
Captain.
it. I don't see them.
Target.
Aft. Target sighted. Moving to fire, Star Captain.
Scan mode
Maybe I need to stand somewhere up high and just let the AI deal with them. What is this? It must be salvage. This map is so much bigger than I realized.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup.
Feels a bit strange to be scanning salvage that's on the surface of the ship. Surely they know it's there. Oh, Lentil's coming in.
We need to make it to the bow of the ship.
Okay, one less. It's like they're coming in at us vertically and then going over the edge. I'll pick off some elementals if nothing else.
Weapon systems are hot. Moving to assault.
Target destroyed.
Reduced it to ash.
Target.
We're gonna stand still, make it easy for me. Someone's in trouble over there. Let's help them out.
Standing for long. Moving to fire. Moving for a clean shot.
Target.
One last thing.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
I just got hit by more of those Omni fighters.
The Union is down. The
Good.
Union is down.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Maybe I can see them easier in this view. Wouldn't say it's down, it's harmless. There, okay. That's two more, but we're missing one somewhere. Let's hold this position up high. Yeah, they are coming at us from such a high angle. That's why I'm not seeing them until they're firing.
New target.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Target destroyed.
There's another one from a different angle. I just saw him on the map. We're just gonna hold here until they're dead. There's one. I fired my lasers a bit too soon there. But they're like, there's no sense of scale in space. So I think those Omni fighters are just huge. And so I was like, oh, he's right on top of me. But no, he's still over a kilometer away. I've lost him. Oh, there he is. There's no way you can see this on YouTube, but he is there. I am tracking him. Well, you can see the shadow there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, those ships in the background. Because they're so brightly illuminated, you've got no...
Maneuvering for a shot.
Damn it, too soon.
Component lost. Taking fire. My right torso is disabled.
Not good. He didn't even come close enough for us to hit him. He's going back to the same loop. What health are my team? I'm gonna send Rick. This is how it's a better way to heal. Right. Execute that order. Someone went up there again. There's the other one. I don't know if I can keep both in view at once. I can see one at the top left. I know I'm kind of not doing anything right now, but it's just, I want these distractions taken care of before we have anyone else spawn on top of us. This is the most sensible, cautious way of doing it. Rick did not execute that order. Damn it, I'm continually making the same mistake on that.
Target destroyed.
Yes. And we got 250,000 Kerenskys. Okay, it's time to move, team. We've delayed long enough.
Moving to execute.
Rick, you get in there. Is there an easier way to swap pilot? If I want to be him. No, there is not. There's no hotkey to swap to someone specific, so I think you've just got to press Y randomly, or maybe highlight them and then press Y. Form on me, team.
Star Captain, on your sector.
Without those Omni Fighters overhead, I can use these short-range autocannons to better effect against mechs and not have to worry about shooting those things down in the brief window we've got while they're overflying. It's an interesting game design problem, because one of the things I thought was a trivial, oh my god, not more. Jesus, I was deceived. We do have more. Okay, whatever. I'm going for the objective. One of the things in the vanilla campaign, whenever you run across aerospace fighters, they fly so slowly to allow you to target them, basically, that they're like barely a nuisance at all. You just easily dispatch them, and they do very little damage, and they don't take much in return. And so, the issue from the game design side, are we getting bombarded by this ship above us? Artillery somewhere in space firing at us. Yeah, now I see the problem is when they're more maneuverable and they behave more like fighters actually would, they become a very real problem, just like they would be in reality, to the point where the mechs are hugely disadvantaged in even trying to take care of them. I think I got... Yes, okay, they're down. That wasn't a mech, that was a fighter. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be scanning here.
Scanning.
Scanning complete.
I feel like we maybe missed a salvage somewhere, but whatever.
Scan mode disengaged.
I think we've only found 2 per mission.
According to the bid numbers, they are down to their last units. Silverroot, we have our knee on their necks.
Okay.
Let us finish them.
Finish who?
Even if they beg for mercy, they will find none.
Come over here, Rifleman. Where are we? What's that? Oh, hello. Right on cue. I was like, whoa, what's happening? Jesus Christ. Thank God the broadsword doesn't fire at us.
Confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Oh God, no. Rick, don't.
Bravo is advancing.
Rick, it's death if you step over that.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Target destroyed.
Huntsman.
Firing.
Weapon jammed. Target
Hold here,
destroyed.
hold here. Let them come to us.
Weapon systems are hot. Moving to assault.
God, look how much firepower this thing can put out. It's insane. Another Ebon Jaguar there.
Maneuvering for a shot.
Oh, it just gets tuned up.
Topside is
Oh, Rick just went down. Damn it.
no other signatures on radar.
Oh, that was the end of the mission.
Underside is secure. Star Colonel Wimmer, I declare victory in this trial.
How frustrating. The last enemy got him lost more XP. I need to get Rick in something heavier.
I, Star Colonel Wimmer of Clan Smoke Jaguar, accepted this result.
Oof.
This is a great
Wimmer didn't
victory
mention
that will
this
go
loss
into
to her when
remembrance.
she came back.
This trial has proven again that the Silverroot Keshik is frontline elite. We have added the Ebon Jaguar to our holdings and humbled the Smoke Jaguars.
Yeah, I really like how they
victory, Ghost Bears.
did this. I think I mentioned this already, but I love how they found way to incorporate Jade Falcon and Smoke Jaguar designs into this DLC. It was a strange pick to include them now and not later, but I know the reasons why. I'm proud of you, Ghost Bears. We prevailed against Wimmer and the Jaguars, which was no easy feat. This outcome is a glorious victory for the Silverroot Keshik. Yeah, I think the base game has, what, 16 of the 18 mechs from TRO 3050 and none of the others that were added later. Well, the only thing that was missing was the Fire Moth. I feel like there must have been maybe a 90-tonner that I'm forgetting. Perhaps there wasn't, actually. 17 feels like a weird number for there to have been in the TRO, but whatever. We have leveled up. Let's see how our star did. Very annoyed Rick's been down. Look at the huge amount of XP here. Why is he getting an extra 10% on top of that? Is that because of his weapon affinity? Sorry, the mech affinities he's got. That's interesting, because so it's not just giving it like a 10 plus 10% to the weapon's loadout. It's giving 10% to the specific skills of the pilot. Yeah, very interesting. I wonder how that can be best maximized. Give it some thoughts. Yeah, obviously we're doing. I was going to say we're doing the most, but like it's difficult to tell really. Yeah, only he did. Jonathan, our unblood named character, did the least apart from Rick when he went down. We won't be able to tell. He wasn't the light genner, so clear that. Max that. Make up a little bit extra on equipment, which I think is what we want to do. I will need to check. That our new toy looks fantastic, gotta say. I think it is a 65-tonner. Is that the Nightjar all repainted as well?
Impressive pieces of clan engineering, Kuyoth.
I suppose.
She doesn't sound impressed.
This one's payload capabilities are quite impressive.
Yeah, but it comes at the expense of land speed. Normally a death sentence for the way our formations are deployed fighting other clans. But it should be effective enough against slower spheroid designs.
Inferior designs.
But this one I like.
Oh, look at the way it's prowling through the doors like a T-Rex.
Capabilities, heavy armor, and it still manages to maintain a familiar speed profile.
Looks fantastic.
Does it? I can never tell.
What do you
Compared to
mean?
my Fire Moth, everything else feels slow and sluggish.
Oh my god.
You know, most of us still think you are crazy for piloting that thing. You do not make our jobs easy when your mech can be crippled with a single heavy weapon hit.
Her job is not to make it
I'm not
easy.
here to make your jobs easier.
Anyway.
Besides, they would have to hit me first.
So, what happens now?
We travel to our holdings on Arcadia. There, we finish our preparations and link up with the Armada before heading back to the Inner Sphere.
Okay, the invasion
Any word
resumes.
on our target?
Aff. Con Jorgensen is entrusting us with taking the most crucial system to our entire invasion.
Which is?
Gather your star. You will find out.
Oh, I can't wait. We're returning to the Inner Sphere then. First phase of this DLC is complete. Unless we've got more on Arcadia before we return. But if not, I will leave things here.